Eddie Brock. Coming in, this rookie tops all first-year pitchers in victories. He'll look to be the difference again today. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And today's starter, Eddie Brock. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Brock has the ball to start this one.
Yeah, and the mission's clear. Get ahead and get in rhythm. Put in work early in the count, and suddenly the whole mound feels a little bit bigger.
And we are underway here in San Francisco. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Buxton with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. He boasts a batting average that ranks top 10 in the league at the moment, Singy. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. 1 down. Eddie Brock, the next Giant to hit. Brock with some nice slugging in his last game. 3 extra base hits. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 now. Lined in the left center. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Get down, slide.
Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, boom, you're even looking for a triple.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
1 away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Fires to third, but he's back. 3-1 is on the way. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
back here in San Francisco. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Wallner bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and his slugging percentage this season is right around .460. Wallner in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Bell in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Zingy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Jason Dominguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. It's the Giants 3 and the Twins nothing. Rob wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back, and in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's Matt Chapman. Man at second. In the air, right field. Wallner under it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in.
Good guy to have right in the middle of your infield, right in the middle of your lineup.
The 1-2 towards first.
Come on, get down.
Wagaman steps on the bag, 2 out. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Two outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground. Lewis throws to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Giants 6 and the Twins nothing. here at Oracle Park, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball is often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
In the air, left field. Ward takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Eric.
So up next, Eric Wagaman. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second.
Designated hitter, Eddie.
That's ripped into the outfield. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 7 and the Twins nothing. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Well, these Twins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Right through there for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Buxton with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Lewis stands in now and watches strike 1.
right. There's number 8, 1 away.
Two down, nobody on. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back to work with the lead.
Yeah, and this is where you want to work quick and efficient. Pound the zone, force contact, no freebies, no drama. Well, these Twins, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
In time to Devers, 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
He hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next to the Twins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez, the next Twin up to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in San Francisco, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Brooks Lee. That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Vic Caratini at the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. And now here is Luke Keeschel. There you see how he's doing down the stretch with his August and September splits. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that is that. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back down for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Zach Kent.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
We go for the Giants, the designated hitter, Eddie Ross.
On a line out towards center. Into the dive, and he got it. What a play. Back here at Oracle Park, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And it's fouled away.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count. As good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Foul ball there. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Eddie Brock. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Swing and a ball line to center. That is the inning. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Hey! Late swing, foul to the left. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Clearly trusting himself in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
The Giants up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for Minnesota, the shortstop.
So man aboard, Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Victor Caratini.
Right through there for a strike. Strike 2. Swing and a ground ball. Schmidt throws to first, and that will end the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Twins, Eric Wagaman. Hey! Hit on the ground to short. Adames sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Fought off foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So they're down to their final out. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And he can't come up with it. The flip, that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.